Dude, everybody, you already know what it is. It's your boy, Todd G, back in the building on another day. Just want to say like, comment, share, subscribe. We're going to keep dropping them gems and prayers for anybody who's watching this video today. And we're going to get straight into the topic today, which is consistency versus shortcuts. Which one are you seeking? Are you seeking to be consistent, or are you seeking shortcuts? And for so many people, the shortcuts are the best answer, because to you it may seem like less work to get the same results, but in the same way that you get those results, that just as fast you can lose it. Let's look at it this way. For so many people, they look up what's the fastest way to grow their Instagram, to grow their YouTube, to grow any sort of social media they're following. They're willing to do any sort of viral or trending things just so they can get eyes on them, but they're not really building an authentic audience. They're not really being themselves. They're building an identity around things that aren't even truly themselves. So then when the trend dies down, what happens? They may lose those viewers. They may lose those people who are watching them. And in that same way they got that shortcut and that popularity, in the same way they're going to have that trajectory to just go straight down. And you see this with so many people who may be popular for a quick second. For example, the Hawk Tuah girl. For example, the Backpack Kid. For example, a lot more of reality internet stars who lost their fame so quickly, but they never continued to bounce back because they didn't build it off anything authentic. In that same way, what are you seeking? Are you seeking shortcuts in life, or are you seeking consistency? And although you may want to get the same value from shortcuts because it may be quicker, you'll never really understand and be grateful for what you got from the consistency. I stayed consistent in the gym. I stayed consistent dropping content. I stayed consistent at work. I stayed consistent on working on myself. And now time continues to go by. And not only did you build yourself up, you built an audience up, you built up the resources that you have now further on in life. And now it's harder for you to lose them because you built them up. You did it the slow way. You did it gradually. You understood how important it was for you to save this stuff. You didn't just wake up one day and now you have everything. And now for you, it's hard to understand how you even got there. No, because you stayed consistent. And this is why for so many of us, it's important on what we're seeking. Are you seeking the shortcuts, or are you seeking the consistency? Because it's easy when you get everything given to you, but it's not easy to keep it. It's not. It's never going to be easy to keep that when you get it so early. And for a great example is a couple years ago, let's look at the artist Roddy Ricch. He dropped an album with the song The Box. He got so much fame so quickly. And then now he's been trying to reach that same level and get it right back. And he can't. And even he said it. He wished he didn't grow so fast because he didn't even know what he gained so quickly and how to keep it. So it was so easy for him to lose all those listeners, to lose all those album sales, to hear from the critics, because he gained stuff so fast and it wasn't gradually. He didn't build a true audience. In that same way, what are you seeking shortcuts for? Are you seeking shortcuts to make a bunch of money in a short period of time? If so, you won't be able to maintain keeping that money. You won't be able to maintain spending that level of money, whatever it is. If you're making X amount and you're spending X amount because you're making so much quick money, which you see people who are so interested in. I'm trying to make quick money in crypto, quick money in scams, quick money in any way I can. There's so many people who show you, oh, why are you not rich now? I'm 20 and I have X amount of money and I already retired my family. That's not possible for most people. Wealth is built up over time with consistency and smart decisions and planning, financial planning. There is no shortcut. If you get a shortcut, it's winning the lottery. And for the most part, you probably won't be winning the lottery. You may be lucky and you win it, but look how many lottery winners lose their money because they gained it from a shortcut. And they didn't understand how important it was to build your wealth up over time. They got the money, and what did they do? They spent it on so many things. They were so So focused on buying this, that, anything that they had, any sort of materialistic want that they needed or they were seeking in that moment, and then they wasted the money away. And that's what happens when you seek shortcuts. You gain something without doing the work, and then now the value of what you've gained is diminished because you never really had to work hard and be consistent for it. Imagine you woke up one day and you had 10 million followers and 1 million subscribers. Would you be grinding to put out content the same way? Would you be grinding to put out value the same way if you woke up and you had a business that was worth $50 million? Would you be grinding to get to that next 100 million, 200 million? No, you'd be okay with the 50 million because you didn't do any work to get there. There was no motivated or disciplined mindset to stay consistent to build to that 50 million of that business. Now you're just fine with it. And then what happens next year when the company's losing money? You're fine with it. And that's what it means when you're not seeking consistency, when you're seeking a shortcut, because now I have everything I wanted. I didn't build anything for it. I didn't have to put any hard work in. So all this value that I have, it doesn't really mean much to me because I don't understand how important it is because I didn't put any work forth. And you know, for so many people, that's what they just, oh, I wish I could retire today. Okay, you wish for it, put the work in, be consistent. You're not going to retire today, but maybe 10 years, maybe 15 years, maybe if you're consistent at it. Oh, I wish I was shredded. Okay, why don't you put that consistency in then? Work out, eat clean, get sleep, recover. Work out, eat clean, get sleep, recover. Work out, eat clean, get sleep, recover. Oh, I wish I had 1 million followers. Okay, figure out the content and the niche that you're trying to get into. Or you're just trying to follow whatever's trending. Because if you follow what's trending, then you're going to have to continue to keep up with this trend, that trend, whatever trend pops up. And you're not building an authentic audience. You're just building it around trends. Look at the artist Lil Pump. Built his audience off trends. And now what does he have? Absolutely nothing. There's so many artists, there's so many people who focus on gaining so much in a short period of time. Why are you focused on instant gratification? That's what a shortcut is. Instant gratification. That's what Instagram is. Instant gratification. IG, instant gratification. I get likes and comments for doing absolutely nothing. I didn't make a physical change. I didn't make a spiritual change. I didn't make a mental change. I didn't make a financial change. I posted something on social media platform and now I'm getting all of this instant gratification to where I feel better about myself without really putting the work in. That's what a shortcut is. And you have to understand that. You do. Yeah, you who's watching it. Consistency or shortcuts? Consistency or shortcuts? And it may sound like, oh, a no-brainer. Of course I'm going to take this shortcut. It's going to save me some time. I'm going to get everything I ever wanted. But you're not going to be grateful for it. You're not going to understand the blessing that you have. You're not going to understand how important it is that you put the work in. You built it from the ground up. The ground up. That's what you're trying to do. You're not trying to sit here and have this shortcut and then boom, you lose a bunch of money because you don't understand, or boom, you lose a bunch of value because you don't understand how you got to where you are. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You see Kobe all the time. Who people talk about the Mamba mentality, but he always talks about how much work he was putting in the gym, how dedicated he was to his craft. Built himself up in the league, separated himself from good players to great players to legendary players. Are you going to do the same in seeking that consistency? Are you going to put in the work for? Are you going to put in the work forward time and time again? I'm going to work on this business. It may take me 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years for me to reach where I'm seeking to reach. I'm going to work on my physique. It may take me 1 year, 2 years, 3 years to reach the body, the body composition I'm looking for. And, oh, I'm going to work on this YouTube channel. I'm going to work on this Instagram. I'm going to work on this TikTok. It may take me dropping 2,000 videos before I'm able to reach 100,000 likes or 100,000 followers or 100,000 subscribers. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to find out and devote yourself to dropping those 2,000 videos to grow it? Or are you trying to find the quickest way? What's the quickest way that I can get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube? How can I generate myself on the algorithm without putting in any work? No, because you won't be able to maintain it. You won't. And we see this for so many of us. There's so many people who try to do things through themselves, but not doing it through the Lord. God willing, I'll make it this way. God willing, the value that you're putting out there, the consistency that you're putting out there, the strength that you wake up with every day that God has blessed you with. You're able to provide value. And not only that, you're able to not focus on the shortcuts. Focus on the path that He has for you. Don't look at the shortcuts that everybody else has. Look at the path that He has for you. That's what you have to do. But if everybody else is doing the shortcut and it's working for them, okay, but you're not everybody else. You're set apart. That is what we're seeking. Set yourself apart with the hard work. And you see it all the time. You see it all the time. It's even more prevalent now with social media. People are focused so much on how somebody else got X amount of money quicker than they did. How somebody's wealth is more than theirs at a younger age. They may lose all that money. And now what? You wanted the lifestyle that they had? For what? They didn't put the consistency and hard work in. They made it off a quick trend of going viral. There was no hard work in that. But you who's watching this, you know how important it is to be consistent. You know the reason why to be consistent. You understand the value there's in being consistent. Not only that, people will see your consistency and learn from it. How are you consistent in the gym? How are you consistent in building this business? How are you consistent in your financial planning, budgeting, living below your means? And then when you get to that part of your life where your consistency pays off, you can explain to others what you did. It wasn't a secret formula. It's not the Krabby Patty secret formula that Plankton's trying to steal. Absolutely not. It didn't come like that. You know what the formula was? I got up every day and I put that work in. I stayed consistent. Day in and day out. Night in and night out. Week in, week out. Month in, month out. Year after year after year. That's what you did. You didn't look for a shortcut. And this is what we have to focus on now, y'all. Because now more than ever, people are looking for shortcuts and instant gratification instead of being consistent. But we don't do that here. We're focused on being consistent here. We're focused on putting in the hard work day in and day out every day. We're focused on, yeah, it's not going to be fun, but guess what? The word fun is in funeral. So we don't got to be having fun all the time. We got to be putting the work in. Come on now. And for y'all who aren't subscribed, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm dropping gems all the time. Come on, you already know what it is. I'm about to get up out of here. Like, comment. Come on now, you already know what it is. Tap in on the next